Welcome back to Lewis University's broadcast of Flyer Hockey on 88.1 FM, WLRA The Start. Reed Poland joined with Jake Stanowski. We're also joined by Mark Murphy's Lewis Flyers hockey assistant coach. We're going to talk a little bit about last game to get his thoughts going into this game. So to start off, Coach, how will you guys adjust after last night's 5-3 loss to Bradley?
Last night really showed us some of the weaknesses that we've got in the lineup with some of the freshmen, some of the newer guys, and we've made a few adjustments that we think are going to help out today, but time will tell.
Sure.
What do you think those weaknesses in the game were that you saw on yesterday, specifically on the ice?
A lot of it's experience. Some of these guys haven't played at this speed and at this level before, so now they're finally getting a taste of it and what it's really about.
Looking at last night's game, you were tied going into the third period. What kind of happened that third period that kind of gave the edge to Bradley?
Overall, I think our biggest problem last night was turnovers on our backhand in their zone and in our zone, giving the pucks up and just letting them get a full head of steam coming back down on the ice on us.
Sure. You talked about having that full head of steam. You know, energy is really important in games, keeping guys energized throughout the game. How do you plan on keeping up the energy throughout games, and especially when you may be in a losing situation? How do you turn that energy around, get it going back in your favor?
Oh, definitely right now with the shorter bench, one of the things that we're going to need to do is shorten up some of our shifts. We got to get some of these guys getting in, getting some hits, trying to get that energy going and getting everybody more involved in the game.
Sure, you talked about the shorter bench. How do you guys adjust for that other than those different shift lengths? Is there changes in lines that you guys do?
Changes in lines, shift lengths, and that's something that we plan with practices coming into the weekends.
Sure. Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck on the game tonight. Hopefully we can even up this series.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep. So we're going to be back in a little bit with the start of this game. Warm-ups just finishing up here at Canlan Ice Sports. We'll be back with Puck Drop on 88.1 FM, WLRA The Start. Don't go anywhere.
They practiced that. They did that on practice, so hopefully we'll see that come to fruition as we are getting ready for puck drop here. As also Bradley University starting goaltender Devon Schneider on the other side of the net as well. As we get started here with puck drop, Lewis wins this face-off, and they're trying to get the puck now out of center ice here. Now it's held up along the boards. Right to the side, it's taken out and dumped back into the blue line, but it looks like there's going to be a stoppage of play here first as the puck was dumped back out.
Looks like we may have a Bradley penalty. Yep, that'll be number 18 for Bradley. That is Wes Stracker. Looks like it will be a hooking call for him, so he will head to the box early. 14 seconds into this game, and the Flyers already on that man advantage. We saw in the first series they had against Bowling Green that the Flyers really shine on the power play, so they'll have an opportunity early. Yeah,
this is going to be their bread and butter. Let's see how they're going to do it. Connor Johnson now in this face-off circle for the Flyers. As Bradley gets that face-off, and they dump it out quickly. It's Colton Edling handing this one off to his defenseman, and Zach Bishop. And will hold on for the rush. Up to center ice, across the other side of the blue line for Bishop, but he lost it, and Cahoot will be able to dump that one back in. Well, Flyers got to start this one up again. They're taking a little bit of time here, trying to start up the rush. This Bradley University PK doing a very good job, very physical play. Now here come the other way is the Bradley University Braves. They get the shot off net, but that's saved off by Edling off the shoulder. Runs right back out to the corner of the boards to his left, to his right, and now it goes back out to center as the Flyers do free it up. Connor Johnson gets it out across the blue line now, looking for a chance, looking for a shot in the corner, but now he will pass this one back to his captain Ersting. Ersting back to the point, the shot there off wide, the rebound comes in front. Snyder's saved by Schneider, but the puck comes right back in, and they're going to say it's a goal. Lewis was able to get that rebound. They were able to get that puck across the line. It's 1-0 Flyers on the power play.
Looks like that could have been number 12, Dylan Parshall, right in front of the net, just putting that puck on net by the Flyers. That was Zach Bishop from the point, and I believe that was Parshall. I believe actually Chris Esty who cleaned that puck up, knocking the rebound in. Puck kind of scrambling around in front of Schneider, and Lewis on top. Once again, that power play coming in big for the Flyers, starting off. We're only 1:16 into this period. The Flyers already on top.
Very good job by the Flyers getting that advantage right off the bat on the power play. Great job to find that rebound. That was actually the captain, Matthew Ersting, getting that goal that time. It looks like it got the last touch, but it was really hard to see from that vantage point. A number of those Flyers could have gotten that goal from that side. As we have a stoppage of play here, as the face-off will go back all the way back to Edling's side of the net to his right. Well, this is going to be an advantage for Bradley, but now we're back out to 5-on-5 action. So let's see how Bradley will adjust here. as they get this puck out from the corner. Now the Flyers will try to get this one out. Held up along. Puck is stuck in the boards here. Now it's Lucker. Luku's trying to look for a chance, but now the puck is dumped back out into the Bradley University zone. Now chipped back out by the Flyers. They held on to it a little bit. Now it's Bradley who keeps possession here, trying to get a chance. Nice stick play that time from number 12, Dylan Partial. Trying to forecheck his way through, and the Flyers, good defense at center ice, just keeping the puck out of the Bradley University sticks.
Good defense by the Flyers so far, keeping the puck away from Bradley, really controlling the pace of this game a little bit. Bradley looked like they had a little bit more speed to start the period, but Flyers definitely taking it back and controlling this pace more.
Now the turnover right there in their own zone. Not good, as Bradley University almost had a chance there, but now the Flyers come back the other way. Now it's a 3-on-3 the other way. Bradley University trying to transition here. And now it's Matthew Morrow dumping it all the way, but it hit an official on the way through. And now Bradley is able to get that puck down and get it right back in their own zone. Now up ice. Now are the Braves as they dump this one into Edling, and Edling will put this one across the boards. Lost it that time, but now it goes back to the point for Luchis, and then it goes to the corner. Held up along by both teams now. Acting slashing away is the puck, and now it goes back to the point for Luchis, and he will shoot, and Edling will glove that one down.
Bradley with their first big chance there to get set up in their offensive zone, passing the puck around, getting the puck to the point, but Edling with an easy save, grabbing that one easy, and that one will be to his left.
And now, as you say that too, Bradley has been getting some more offensive zone time. Lewis University doing a good job at forechecking and trying to get some more defense here, but now it's the Braves who are pouncing right now here in the offensive zone. Now the faceoff will be to the left of Edling. Faceoff won by the Braves. Back to the point it goes. Dumped back into the corner. Now back for Luchis in the point. Right across now for Kaput, and it's a shot that's saved by Edling. Now Lewis University will be able to dump this one back into center, but they won't keep possession. Puck comes up high, and the officials will deem it out of play, and we have a stoppage of play.
Definitely a little bit more back and forth action early in this game. Bradley kind of getting their feet under them once again, getting some more offensive zone opportunities, but the Flyers still up 1-0, 16:45 remaining in this first period, and it looks like Bradley coming back a little bit with a little bit more offense, a little bounce in their step after they gave up that goal, trying to get that tie game back.
And another face-off win here for the Braves. They dump it right back into the Flyers zone. Flyers trying to just keep this one out. Physical play now at the boards to Edling's right, to Edling's left. Now it will be freed up by the Flyers. Try to get it across for Esting on the other side, but then right away was a shot by Luchis, who tried to get it back around, but it goes off wide. Now it comes back the other way. The Flyers trying to keep this one out of the zone and just trying to get it out of their zone at this point. And now it's finally Esting who clears it out to Bishop. And Bishop will be able to get the center to Connor Johnson, who tried to leave it for his teammate there in Sharp. And Sharp couldn't get a handle on that one. And Bradley comes in to try to keep that puck in the net. Another fight, nice physical play there for the Flyers to keep the puck out of their sticks and get it right back into their own possession.
Connor Johnson with a big hit on Etchison there. Cam Etchison getting flattened by Johnson. Physical game to begin, which we've seen a lot with the Flyers in those first two games against Bowling Green. Very physical game, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one was the same.
Now here come the Braves with the rebound in front of Edling. Edling is able to get both rebounds and cover up the puck. Great goaltending that time from the Flyers goaltender.
Great move by Brennan Peters for Bradley, coming into the zone, shaking off one defender, making his way to the goal, putting the puck on net, getting the rebound, but Edling is able to handle both of them and keeping that faceoff to his left in the far circle from where we are.
And more pressure on Edling, on this Flyers defense. They have to be on their toes right now as Bradley keeps on pouncing in this offensive zone, just trying to keep the physical play up as they get the rebound here. Right and back behind Edling's net. And the Flyers still in their own zone, trying to get that puck away. Almost had a chance at center ice was the Braves, and now the Flyers finally able to clear this one out of their zone. Into center ice and hacked away at it by the Braves. And now away it goes and dumped back into the Flyers zone. Now held up at the point by Fiandaca. Fiandaca will get it up to center. Try to get it back out and clear it out to the Braves zone. Braves will get it back in their own zone. Free possession here. No line changes for either team yet. And right now, all the way across, off the stick of a forward there, and it will go right back to the Flyers zone, and they regroup again.
Bradley definitely has a little bit more offensive pressure then Lewis having some trouble getting set up in their offensive zone. So we'll have to see if they can crack Bradley's defense.
Now Bradley does have possession here in their own zone again. Just trying to find a rush here. They get it up to center ice. Got a lot of room for this shot. Goes off wide there. That time for the Braves. Now the puck comes back out. The rebound comes back out to center for Ligas. Ligas will get it across for Bishop. Bishop with the shot goes off a skate. And it goes back out to the left side of the Bradley zone. And now they will be able to get the puck. And Bradley trying to get it away, but nice physical play by Bishop. Frees up the puck for a moment. And now the puck goes back out to the zone of the Braves and trying to be held up along by the Flyers. Bishop gets a shot on net, redirected away, and now that puck is kicked out to the corner. It goes to the left, to the right left of Schneider there, the goaltender, and now it goes back to Morrow with the shot, and nice blocker save there by Schneider. Another rebound chance there, Schneider, and that one goes off wide. And now it's Luchis who gets the rebound for Bradley. He's able to find and clear this one out, and he's got to skate it up with it himself. And he's going to dump this one all the way back into the Flyers zone as he's going to line change with his defensive pairing. And now the Flyers are able to get possession back in their own zone. Morrow trying to get it back up ice, and there's nothing there as Bradley University regroups again.
Morrow with a great chance earlier, but a great blocker save by Devin Schneider, turning that opportunity aside.
Now lots of action going on back and forth between these two teams. Now here come the Flyers trying to get it back in their own zone. Now it's hacked away at it all the way to the right side of the corner. To Schneider's left, out to center ice. Now Bradley trying to dump this one in. Held up along by both teams. Now it's the Flyers who cleared up in their own zone. It's Michael Emerson trying to get it away for his team as he holds the puck. Goes it up to center. Nice catch there by Pickle. Pickle tried to do it himself. And now it's the Braves who are able to clear that one back out. And now the Flyers go right back in their own zone again. Lots of freeing up and lots of dumping and chasing for both teams. And now it's held up by Connor Johnson here in their own zone. They get it away. Fiandaca, the shot goes up high and off the glass. And the rebound still comes out to Schneider's left. And now it's the Flyers who are trying to get this one off the boards, but they can't keep possession. Now here comes Bradley on the rush. They try to get it away, but the defense of the Flyers get there first. Now the puck goes all the way back to Edling's stick, and he'll hand it off to Fiandaca as they regroup for another rush.
Ty's definitely turning in this game back and forth with this offensive pressure between both teams, and we're looking at just around 12 minutes left in this first period. And offensive pressure is great from both teams, so it'll be a matter of time until someone scores again.
It's been a very fast game so far, already 8 minutes off. Still a 1-0 game as Lewis University still leads with 12 minutes left. Now here again, the Flyers trying to get it out of their own zone. Now held up along by the Braves. They try to get a shot off, but the Flyers keep it away. Not a lot of chances so far for both teams in the last 5 minutes. Some offensive chances trying to get some shots on net. Oh, they fanned on that pass. Bradley is able to convert on that turnover with a shot there by David Turtle with a huge shot there. It was just off wide. But now it's the Braves who are still keeping the puck in their own in the offensive zone. There's a center chance. Edling couldn't get a glove on that one, but it goes to the corner for Sharp. He is able to clear that one out of danger.
Some big chances by Bradley there, and Lewis lucky to get that puck out of the zone and out of danger because there were some great chances by Bradley, but they just couldn't capitalize on it, and Lewis lucky that they finally cleared.
Now they're trying to regroup again. Now the Flyers trying to get the puck possession here, but now it's the Braves who are just putting lots of pressure here in the offensive zone, and they just not letting a lot of chances here for the Flyers. But now here's a chance for Pikowitz, who's trying to get the puck possession off the wing, but there was no one to help him there. And the physical play for the Braves shows up there, and the puck goes back to their own zone, as Schneider will hand off to his defenseman.
Bradley seemed to be getting some of their offensive power back as Lewis kind of playing a little bit more defensively recently. Going back and forth in this game so far between offense and defense for both teams.
There's a shot by Lachuse, and that one goes off of Edling again. And now the Flyers get the rebound. They come back the other way. Dumped in by Pickle as he is going to line change with his forwards. Now it's the other way is Bradley University. Oh, it's held off the stick of Morrow in their own zone. Now it goes back up to center as the puck is flipped up high. And now this is Brett Condra inside the corner, looking for a teammate to help him out. Morrow tries to put that one up. Now it goes all the way to the left of Schneider on the boards. And now the puck goes back out to center, off really close to the blue line here. And now dumped right back out by Condra as he's going to line change as well. Now it's chased down along by 27. That is Madej trying to get it back out to center. And now Bradley University trying to get it out back to center, and again they lose possession of the puck at center ice, and now here come the Flyers again. Morrow to the left side for Sharp. Sharp's shot is off the pad and up high off of Schneider, and it goes to the left of the boards. Now it comes right back up the center. Here's Madej trying to look for a wraparound, trying to look for a pass. Now back to the point it goes. Slapper that time, but it goes redirected off a body and out for the boards, and now that allows the Braves to clear.
Flyers having some great opportunities, starting to get the puck on net more, getting more set up in their offensive zone and making Bradley play defense.
Now it's Morrow off the wing. Puck out to center again, and now the Braves hold it in their own zone, and they got to keep it in their own zone. Time and time again, we have seen they give up the puck in some bad areas of the ice, and now they are trying to keep a lot of possession here to try to put on pressure at this Flyers defense. Oh, Like is trying to go all the way back behind the net, but he tripped on trying to get the handle of the puck there, and that could have been dangerous. Luckily, there was no Braves forward near him that could have taken that puck away. Now the puck goes back to the point for Lucius. His shot is fanned on and goes off wide. Now the puck and the rebound goes to the right of Ligas, and that will go back or to Edling, and that will go back to the Flyers' own zone, and now will get dumped back into the Braves zone. Off the blue line.
Edling getting a little lucky there, blowing a tire as he goes around, behind his own net to play the puck, but luckily Bradley unable to capitalize on it, and the Flyers will try to push back into their offensive zone and get some more offensive production going.
Now it's the Flyers in their own zone, holding it, trying to look for a rush. Oh, from behind, out of nowhere, what a hit. Everyone on the bench from the Flyers is looking for a penalty, and they will get one, as the officials will call that one going to be a hitting from behind call there.
That was a big hit by number 16, Cole Harris, on to Frank Panos, and Panos went flying into the boards, but it looks like he is okay. He's up back on his skates, but Harris will be heading to the box. That'll be a 2-minute penalty, I assume. 8:08 left on the clock. Flyers going back on the power play again. Second chance this period. They already capitalized on the first one, and if you're Bradley, after that first power play, you don't want to be giving them any more opportunities with a man up.
Yeah, you have to stay disciplined here, especially with already 1-0 down. But it's the same story. We did see a little bit. We did hear at least a little bit last night that that's kind of the same way it went, as the Flyers did tie up the game in the second period. They scored 3 straight in the second period due to the discipline of the Bradley Braves in the second period. Wasn't really great for them, but they rebounded after a period. So this is their first period. They don't want to be down early, and all of a sudden now it's another power play chance for this Flyers team.
Looks like Michael Ligoth will actually be sitting for the Flyers as well for 2 minutes, so it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off will be on the far circle from us to the left side of Edling. And I'm not too sure what the penalty call is on Ligas. Maybe something in the scramble following that big hit will wind him up in the box, but we'll have to see.
So now this will actually turn into a 4-on-4 situation, so lots more time and space on the ice. But again, this faceoff will be to the left of Edling here, the Flyers goaltender. So this is another chance for Bradley, but instead it will be won by the Flyers in their defensive zone. Very important faceoff to win here. Here comes Matthew Esty, and Esty trying to get it up to the side of the boards of the blue line, but it'll be offside as he try to get to Connor Johnson.
It's going to be interesting to see who these teams play 4-on-4 hockey. It's been a fast-paced 5-on-5 hockey. So now that we still are even 4-on-4, interesting to see if that pace continues. Face-off will be on the close dot just outside of the Flyers' offensive zone to our right.
And this will be Connor Johnson in center ice for the Flyers, taking the face-off. Won by him, and that puck will be dumped, was trying to be dumped in by Fiandaca, but that will go out of play.
That puck sends straight into the Bradley bench. Looks like everyone's good down there, and puck will return.
Gonna move it to the other blue, the other side of the blue line here.
They'll be headed to the close circle now outside of Bradley's offensive zone to our left.
This face-off by Ryan Spence for the Braves, facing Matthew Morrow. They win that one, as the Braves will be able to dump this one in. Trying to get a dump and chase here. Here, trying to get it out from the corner. Now it's Spence out to the point, looking for a chance. And now the Flyers couldn't clear that one as it goes off the blue line and dumped back into the Flyers zone.
Flyers having a little bit of trouble getting the puck outside of their defensive zone, but they'll get a chance now and move it forward.
Here they do come was Madej, but he got tripped up on his own skates a little bit, so he couldn't lose that puck, and now it comes back the other way for the Braves, trying to get a shot on net. They do, but Edling getting there right again with the pads. Big save there, 2-on-2 the other way. It's Madej again, looking for a chance, trying to get center for Morrow. Nobody was there. Puck fanned on, goes back to the boards. Now the Braves trying to get it back out. And now the Flyers keep possession of it, but it goes off the skate, off the Braves forward, and all he can do is just try to clear this one all the way out. And now Bishop trying to clear this one out, but the Braves are there to pounce on it again.
Lots of back and forth hockey here. Both teams kind of struggling to get it out of their respective defensive zones.
Now the other way is Fiandanca. Fiandanca just a shot off the blue line and gloved there by Schneider.
Fiandanca trying to get something started for the Flyers here as there's 29 seconds left on both penalties, 6:37 left on this first period. Flyers still up 1-0, trying to extend that lead, get a little bit of an insurance goal, making sure that they have that 2-goal lead, hopefully going into the second period. That's what they'll be looking for.
And now this will be an offensive zone faceoff for the Flyers. Arsting trying to get it all the way across for the center chance, but nobody was home there. Good chance there by the Flyers to get the rebound, though, in their own zone, but now the Braves are able to free this one up and get it up to center ice. Now it's the rush from Seth Bishop. Seth Bishop will get it up from the blue line. It's off the stick, off the Flyers, but Seth Bishop is able to keep that one in the zone and dump it right back out to the behind the net of Edling. Now back across for the Flyers. They keep up the rush. Now it's Connor Johnson all the way up to center ice, and now both men out of the box, back onto 5-on-5 hockey. Now up to the corner of Schneider to his right. It goes all the way around town. And now both teams trying to look for it. Now is the Braves who get puck possession, trying to skate up the rush now up to center ice. All the way up to the corner of the boards to Edling's left. Now it's freed up by the Flyers. They try to keep possession here. Dumped it back all the way around. And this is Condra trying to get it up ice. Trying to get it up the center, they do. And now it's the Braves who get it again with a shot on net. That was pad saved there by Edling. All the way across now for that time for Gore. Can't get this one out either, and the Braves just keep the puck possession in the Flyer zone. They're trying to look for a chance now. It seems like every time they get into the Flyer zone, they can't seem to think of what to do with the puck as soon as they get into the zone.
Bradley was holding the puck in the Flyers zone for a very long time, putting a lot of offensive pressure on Lewis, and Lewis is having trouble getting it out of their zone. Every time it seemed like they got close, puck right back in by Bradley, and even when it did get close, it was never getting past center ice, and Bradley was always able to bring it back in quite easily.
And luckily enough, the Flyers still have this 1-0 lead as we close in. 4:48 to go here in this first intermission. Now the puck to center ice by both teams. Now the Braves get it again. Now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Here's a chance for the Braves, and that puck goes just off wide that time by Kyle Tentera. And now the puck goes back to center ice the other way. Now here's David Pickle trying to do it 3-on-2. Zach Bishop's shot is just off the pad. And another rebound chance in front. David Pickle trying to put the puck down, couldn't do that. And the puck goes back to the side of the boards and flipped all the way back out to center ice.
Great offensive chances by the Flyers. Some good work by David Pickle and Zach Bishop, setting up those opportunities and getting some shots on goal.
Now it's Lachuse trying to get that one out, but now it comes back to center ice. Now here comes Morrow. 3-on-2 the other way again. Morrow trying to center, but his pass is fanned on, and it comes back to the Braves stick the other way. Now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Here's a chance now to the left side of the boards. Going back to the shot. It's blocked in front, and that one will go to the left side of Edling, to the right side of Edling, excuse me. And now will go all the way back around to the left side of him now as they try to clear, as the Flyers clear up the puck out to center. And now it goes to the stick of Morrow. Puck is just handed down to him, but there's not a lot of chance, not a lot of room, but he gets the shot off anyway, and off the pad of Schneider it goes.
Matt Moore, some good work on offense there, taking that into the zone by himself, throwing the shot on goal.
Now it's Schneider again, just handing this one off. Now the pace is kind of slowed down for both teams as they know that they need a little bit of rest here. Now the Braves will just keep this in their own zone. Here's Corey Cahoot trying to get it up ice. And he does, but then he can't get it up to his forward. Now it comes back to Cahoot. He will dump this one in to Edling. Edling will hand this one off. Back out to the wing it goes now for Condra. Or excuse me, Ligas. Ligas will dump this one in. Now we'll go back to Lachuse as the Braves will get this puck right back. Lots of dumping and chasing right now for both teams. The pace is definitely slowed down, and they're just trying to figure out what they can do on these rushes. Now the puck is dumped right back into the Flyers zone. They have to chase this one down as Ligas again. Ligas trying to just free this one up for his teammates. As to the left side of the board as it goes of Edling, and that will go back into the right side of him. And now it looks like there was a trip up a little bit there off the own skates of a Bradley player, but now they keep possession again, and another shot there goes off wide, and it goes back to Brian in the point, and it goes all the way back around to Edling on the left side of the boards. The Flyers are trying to keep possession. They're not hurrying up to clear up the zone, and that allows the Braves to get more physical play on them and keep the puck in their own zone. Puck comes right back out to Brian again. Brian's shot is off, redirected off wide, just off wide of Edling, so that the rebound wasn't there. The defense of the Flyers doing well there to clear that puck out fast, but Brian still keeps the puck in the zone. Now the Flyers just trying to keep this one out any way they can, but they are having no help as the puck goes out the side of the boards, and it looks like every Braves player right there is always in front of there to get the puck right back down. Now here's another chance, shot off the pad. Now Edling goes out to the left, to his right side again. Puck goes off to the boards. Flyers just trying to clear this one back out to center ice. It looks like both teams need to shift really badly right now. And finally, Matthew Ernsting will keep puck possession as the Braves will finally go off to line change.
Bradley doing a great job of keeping it in the zone. Great job so much that they were able to make some line changes throughout all of that, sending guys back to the bench one at a time to get those changes in.
Now here's a chance for Connor Johnson as Ernsting found him. It goes right back to Ernsting, trying to get a center chance. Can't get it around there. It goes around the net, trying to go look for a wraparound chance. Now it goes back to the point for Bishop. Bishop's shot is blocked, and it goes back out to center ice, and it'll be number 12. That's Dylan Parshall trying to getting that puck right back from his zone and dumping it back in.
Bradley really setting the pace in this first period with only 50 seconds left, trying to carry this momentum that they found later in this period into the second.
Puck is dumped back out and heading to the left side of the goes. Now it's the Flyers getting it back out to center. With 37 seconds left, they try to get a shot on net as Morrow's shot is fanned off wide. Connor Johnson comes back out to the left side of the boards. Both teams are holding up the puck now. Bradley is able to clear that one out to center. 25 seconds now left in this first period. Schneider off his stick will hand this one back off to Cahoot, and he'll try to start up a rush really quickly with 15 seconds left. Looking for a chance up ice, off the boards it goes. Trying to get up to his winger, and that was Trevor Cahoon, and that goes back out to center ice again. Both teams just holding up, but now with 3 seconds left, looks like both teams will just hold that puck up. The buzzer sounds with a 1-0 lead right now for the Flyers as they go into the locker room with a happy 1-0 lead. But definitely something that they can work on, because it seemed like there was so much puck possession that they could have gotten that they just haven't been able to really keep that puck out of their own zone. With really good credit for the defense right now, because they've been able to take away a lot of passing lanes for the Braves, and Edling has also been very strong in that as well.
Bradley really having a lot of puck possession towards the end of the period. So if you're Lewis, you have that 1-0 lead, but it easily could have been, it easily could have been a tie game at this point. Edling making some great saves, but Lewis really having trouble getting the puck out of their zone. Bradley, being able to keep that puck in their offensive zone for so long, even at times where you think it's going to get out, Bradley finds a way to keep it in. They always have that offensive pressure, so it's definitely going to be something that Lewis will need to adjust on going into the second period.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to look forward to in the second period. It's only 1-0 game, and anything can happen here with 2 more periods to play to go here in this hockey game. So keep up here on Lewis University, WLRA 88.1 FM, Lewis University in Romeoville. We'll see you for the second period of action. As we get set for the second period here between the Flyers and the Braves, we're getting ready for puck drop number 2 in this period, in the entire game. Both teams coming out back on the ice, 5-on-5 hockey, 1-0 Flyers. So this is, even though Bradley has had a lot of advantages, a lot of puck possession time, they are still down by 1, trying to find that answer against Colton Edling. Now as the Flyers will lose this faceoff. Oh, Bryant lost the puck, and now the puck was just sitting there. And now the Braves will come right back out, trying to get that puck out in their own zone. And now the Flyers will keep the puck possession here and then inside their own zone. And they will look for it up ice, but there's not a lot of people to help out there. But now here comes Pickle. Pickle with some room, trying to get one-timer. No chance for a shot there to the lefty that time. And in for that number 27, Nicholas Madej. And now the puck comes back out to center for Bishop. Bishop will go into David Pickle on the blue line. Lost that one. The Braves will get this one back out. Bishop Seth Bishop will be able to dump this one in for Edling.
Flyers with a great opportunity there. Pickle trying to get that pass over to Madej, but the pass unable to connect. But that would have been a nasty one-timer had that puck landed on Madej's stick.
Puck comes back out to the blue line now as the Flyers get it into the center ice. Lost that one out away, and stick lifted out into the Flyers zone. And now it's Morrow who has puck possession, but into the blue line it goes, held up along by the Braves. Now they try to get the puck possession here, but now the puck is just held up along by behind Edling. And now the Flyers get it back out to blue line. They're trying to get puck possession, but they are losing puck possession as they can't keep control of the puck. Now the puck is dumped back out to the Braves zone. As both teams trying to look for a chance, but now we have a whistle first for a, looks like it might be an out of play whistle here.
Looks like the puck may have gone out of play. No one heading to the penalty box, so it looks like the puck will take place at the close dot just outside of the Flyers offensive zone, and the Flyers are now attacking on the left side of the ice.
And number 11 for the Flyers, Frank Panos, is onto the ice. The first time action for him for this season that we are seeing for him. And now here come back to the Braves in their own zone. There was the Flyers trying to get back out to the offensive zone. All up along the stick and back out to Colton Edling. And that will be an icing call as there was nobody that touched that puck on the way in.
We have to give Panos a little bit of a shout out, being one of our own communications majors, interactive media majors. He is in one of our classes, our field production class. So it was great to see him out on the ice today. Really excited to see him perform, and the whole team in general, because this is a fun team to watch. And
hopefully for any other sports he wants to do, he could be the one calling the games as well, as the faceoff will be won by the Braves. Here's a 2-on-1 chance the other way. And to the wing, in for a one-timer. Try to get that one with Schmidt, but that one will go to the wing for the Flyers as they dump that one back out. And held up along now by the Braves. And Etchison will get it back into the corner. Flyers just getting this one back out, and they finally do get it out to center here. Here's Morrow trying to dance around and trying to get it back out, but now it's held in by the Braves as they dump this one back out.
Some good defense by Fiend Donka there on that 2-on-1, able to come in on the back check, able to tie up the Bradley attacker, and able to deny that opportunity from even getting close to the net by Edling.
Puck comes back out to the corner of the boards here on the right side of Edling. Braves just trying to keep it, look for a chance. Back to the point it goes for Bryant, and into the wing it goes. All the way back behind the boards, trying to center that one. Trying to get the shot out was Cole Harris. Another rebound chance from Bryant comes back out, and now it goes right back to the stick of Tiantera. And he lost that one as the Flyers are able to clear this one out the center. And here's Matthew Ursley trying to dance around, trying to get possession, but it's too far ahead of him. As the Braves are able to clear that one back out. And now it's still held along by the Flyers, but there's not a lot of help there. But they're still holding it onto the right side of the boards near Schneider, but it goes right back out to center. Now the puck will go back out to center now as the Braves were able to deflect that shot and dump it right back into the Flyers zone and into the glove of Colton Edling.
More offensive pressure from Bradley there, kind of putting the Flyers on the back of their heels and kind of backing up into their defensive zone. Need to play a little bit more defense, as Lewis started out with a little bit more offense in this period. Now 16:42 remaining in the second period, and kind of already the pace of this game kind of changing back and forth between Lewis and Bradley. And now currently Bradley kind of riding that wave of momentum now as they have that face-off in their offensive zone.
They're still keeping puck possession here as the shot goes off wide off the face-off win. Now the Flyers are able to clear this one out to center ice. Dunked back in by Cahoot, but that one will go into his bench.
Another stoppage of play. Puck hopping in to the Bradley bench. A couple of pucks have gone to the Bradley bench this game so far, causing some stoppages of play. But now the face-off will be outside of the Bradley offensive zone at this near circle.
Lots of action on the boards for both teams. Lots of physical play as well from the Bradley Braves. Seeing that more for the Flyers a little bit here in this period as well. Cahoot goes back into his own zone as the Braves trying to start another rush. Looking for a pass up ice, trying to get it to Kuhn. Trevor Kuhn trying to get it out, and now it's dumped back in by Cahoot. And now the Flyers will be able to get that puck out of their own zone. Trying to get it up to Connor Johnson, but instead it will be held along by the Braves. Into the left side of Edling and all the way to the other side of the boards. And now dumped back out to center ice. The Flyers get it away. Here comes Matthew Ersting looking for a chance, trying to get it across, but no one was there. It goes off a stick, and back out to center and into the Flyers zone it goes. No icing call here, and now it will be.
Flyers definitely need to play a little bit more defense. Got a little bit of an offensive opportunity there, but it's been mostly Flyer defense. And Bradley just having control of the puck in their offensive zone more so than on the Lewis end. So Lewis will definitely be looking to see what they can do to get that offensive pressure back in their favor, putting more pressure on Bradley, getting those shots on goal.
Just about 5 minutes out from the second period right now. Still a 1-0 game here for the Flyers. Still a lot of offensive chances for both teams, but nothing has been converted just of yet. Puck goes out of play here as they try to dump it back out the center.
Bradley putting the puck into the netting, and Lewis still with that 1-0 lead, a very hard lead to hold. Obviously only that one goal separating them. And this next goal is going to determine a lot. Whoever scores it either puts Lewis up 2-0 or we're back tied. And now with 15:32 left in the period, face-off just on the far circle in Lewis's offensive zone. They'll see if they can get something going now.
There's a lot of poking and prodding in this game compared to game one between these two teams. It ended up a 5-3 score. Edeling comes all the way out of his net. That was a very dangerous play, trying to get that pass up, and the Braves almost had a chance to convert on that one. Very dangerous. They put up a shot from the blue line instead anyway, and Edeling with a huge glove save. My goodness, that was a dangerous, dangerous pass as he came out all the way almost close to the blue line to make that pass.
I think that's the farthest we've seen a goalie come out of their net throughout these 3 games we've broadcast, and that was a risky play by Connor Edeling, but kind of pays off. Bradley getting a little bit of a chance afterwards, but he's able to glove that one easily.
Now that will make the Flyers reset on defense as they've held the puck behind Edeling for a while. They're trying to get it up a rush, but now the Braves get it right back and they dump it right back in. Flyers just trying to keep possession here in their own zone. There's Fiandanka, gets it out for Condra. Condra will be getting up to Morrow. Morrow lost that one. It goes back to Condra's stick. Condra out to center. Here's a 4-on-2 the other way. Condra looking for a chance. Shot is right into the glove of Schneider.
Great opportunity by Condra there, making sure that that puck gets in Lewis's offensive zone. They haven't had that offensive pressure really this period, but getting a little bit more offensive opportunities there with Condra bringing the puck into the zone. And now good thing for Lewis, the puck will be back in their offensive zone for this faceoff on the far circle to the left of Schneider.
So this faceoff will be into his left. Well, this faceoff will be taken by Eric Pickowitz for the Flyers. Now it'll be won by the Braves. They try to get it back out to center. It goes back to the point instead, and it goes right back out to center anyway. And the Flyers will keep possession. Eric Bishop with a nice dish pass cross ice, trying to get it up to Ligas. That one will be, Matthew Gore. Now we'll go back to the Braves instead, and they will keep it behind Schneider for another rush. The Shoes getting it up there. Nobody home there as Bishop will chase this one back down for the Flyers, but chasing that one as well was Cole Harris for the Braves, trying to forecheck his way out. Into the corner it goes, trying to center, and couldn't get a stick on that one. It goes back out to the point and off the skate of Bishop, and he's able to clear that one for Gore, who's got a one-on-one, and he's stick lifted back behind, but he left it for his teammate, and a high shot that time by Eric Pickowitz that just came in front, but now the rebound came in front of Pickowitz. Pickowitz got hit right in front of the net, and as the rebound comes back out to the left side, lots of physical play going on, no whistle as of yet, but now the puck will go all the way out to the left side of Schneider and dunked back out to center, but now here's a 2-on-1 the other way, possibly. No icing call here as it's touched up, stick off front. Great job by Edeling to get that stick on the puck there. And the puck goes back out to center, out to the corner, or actually to the left corner, to the right corner of Edeling, and the Flyers are able to dump this one back out to center finally.
Great opportunities on offense by the Flyers. Let's talk about Zach Bishop on defense, making some big plays there, clearing the zone there, and also taking that puck off the ankle to clear it earlier as well.
Here's Bishop the other way, shot there. Schneider gloves that one down, and just like that, that turnover from center ice left a lot of space for Bishop to make that shot as soon as he got into the offensive zone. And that one was a good glove save by Schneider that time. So the Flyers doing a lot of things right now in the offensive zone, putting up a lot of pressure now on this Bradley defense.
Bishop has really been a great two-way player, all 3 games that we've been to now, doing great on defense and also doing a little bit on offense as well for a defenseman, a little bit more of an offensive defenseman, getting those shot opportunities and making that offensive opportunities happen.
And he's also sometimes a forward as well, so it's not a surprise that he can transition into that role as well, because he's been sometimes on the special teams that time. Oh, what a nice shot there from Ersting. Rebound comes right back in the back from a backhand shot that goes up high, and now it's Matthew Sharp getting it back to the point there. Held up along, but the Ersting gets the rebound that time, but that one goes off wide as well, and out of play it goes.
couple great chances by Ersting, who scored the first goal in this game earlier in that first period. The Flyers getting a little bit more offensive pressure now, 12-20 left in the second period, and the momentum going a little bit in the direction of Lewis as teams will make some line changes, and another face-off inside the Lewis offensive zone. Far circle to the left of Schneider. Lewis is getting a lot of these face-offs in their offensive zone, and it's just a matter of time until they capitalize on one.
Now we're seeing a 180 shift in here in the second period as this Lewis Flyers team getting a lot of offensive chances and keeping that puck in the offensive zone. As the puck goes back out to center now for the Bradley Braves. They try to get a 2-on-1 chance that time, 2-on-2 chance that time, but now it's Morrow who holds the puck up to the left side on the right side of Edling here. And now it's freed up by the Flyers, but there's going to be a penalty call here from one of the officials.
It looks like it will be
one of the Bradley players, I believe. Oh, no.
Let's see who is heading to the box. That will be number 24 for
That's
Lewis.
Fiandanca.
That is Joe Fiandanca. And it looks like that'll be,
So it
not sure exactly what the call is here, but he will head to the box.
He was doing a lot of physical play on the right side of the boards of Colton Edling, doing a lot of dirty work to try to free up that puck. So it might have been something from a hooking call to a slashing call. But as it is, now the power play here for the Braves as they are down by 1 here in the second period with 11:55 remaining. Now it's Bryant's here at the point, trying to look for a shot, keeps it at the blue line, and another chance across. Right around there, but they can't get the shot off there. That center chance there is off the stick of the Flyers, and they'll be able to dump this one out to center. No, it's held in by Lachuse, and Lachuse will dump this one all the way, or to Cahoot instead. Cahoot actually will go across the boards and out to Bryant from the other point. Bryant now to Cole. Now it goes back into the center ice of Edling, and Edling's able to scoop that one up in front of him.
Good offensive pressure from Bradley there as the Lewis defense looked a little discombobulated there, but trying to pull it together on this penalty kill. 1:22 left on the penalty to Fiandanca and 11:22 remaining in the period as a whole. And there will be another face-off for Bradley in their offensive zone on the close circle, and that will be to the left of Colton Edling.
And this is going to be that first power play unit for this Bradley Braves team led by Cole Harris, who also scored a goal in last night's game against Lewis as well. But in center ice now for the Braves will be Kyle Tintera. Tintera will tie it up for Cole, and he'll get it back to the point for Bryant. Bryant will get it up to the wing now. Trying to get this one out is Cole Harris. Harris for Bryant, back for Harris. Harris looks for a chance. All the way across for Lachuse and all for Cahoot, and that will go off wide. Now back to Bryant it goes. Across to Cahoot on the other point. Looks for a chance, nothing there. To the left wing now. Back to the point, Cahoot, shot is off wide. And off the boards it goes, the rebound comes right back for Peters. Now back behind the net is Harris. That try to get it back for Bryant. Bryant keeps it in the zone though. Lots of pressure from lots of offensive zone time for the Braves, but not a lot of chances to shoot. Bryant keeps the puck possession here, gets it back for his teammate in Tintera. Lost that one. Cahoot tried to get it across for Harris, and that one goes out the blue line and out to center, and they have to regroup as it goes offside. No, it will go onside, and they keep it in possession. Very nice work on the passing attack here for the Braves. Goes back to the point. Lachuse shot is blocked in traffic, and the rebound comes right back in, and it goes back into Edling's glove.
Some opportunities from Bradley there, keeping that offensive pressure on, keeping the puck in the zone, and even when the puck comes out of the zone, getting it right back in. They're getting those line changes in at critical times to make sure that they can keep the offensive pressure going on the Flyers. But Edling making some big saves, and Lewis's defense coming up clutch as well, as we now have 7 seconds left on this penalty and 10:07 left in the second period as well. Still a 1-0 Flyer lead.
Lots of good defense from this Flyers team, just keeping that puck away from this power play. They really haven't even cleared the puck, and now comes out their man as back it goes to even strength. And now is Wes Stracker trying to get it away, and now it goes back for Lachuse, and that one goes out off the pad of Edling, and it goes back to Lachuse to try to get a rebound chance, but now here come the Flyers the other way. This might be a 2-on-1. Connor Johnson with Ersting. Ersting looking for a chance, and that puck goes up high. Couldn't find a teammate in time that time. The puck goes away to the left side of the boards. They keep it in the zone. Shot there, off the pad it goes from Dylan Partial. Rebound again. Snyder in front. There's a mad scramble in front of the net, and there is nothing there. Snyder is able to cover up and make the save.
Some great offensive opportunities there by the Flyers. Keep putting that puck on net, looking for those rebounds, and trying to discombobulate Schneider as much as they can, and really allowing for him to hopefully get out of position, see a little bit of a window. But Schneider making himself large, sprawling those limbs around, trying to get something on the puck to keep it out of his net, and he will do so successfully.
Schneider playing large and in charge in this game. Lots of things are going around for this Flyers team, but lots of offensive chances. There's a lot of good things happening in the second period. We are just past halfway in the second period. 9:26 to go, and another offensive chance here for the Flyers as Ersting will take this face-off right across for Partial. Oh, what a redirection by Connor Johnson. Almost had it with the rebound chance as well, but that one goes back to the Braves, and now will be chased down that time by Partial, trying to get it back off to the wing, but now the Braves are just trying to keep it in the center zone. Oh, that was a big trip against him, against Matthew Sharp, but there was no whistle there. And another chance there. There's a hit from Partial as well. And now frustration is starting to fume a little bit from both these teams as hits beyond hits will be, or is that getting off a reaction for those hits. And now it goes back for the Flyers as they get possession of it. Puck goes up high off a stick, off the shot, and it goes out of play.
That was a big tip for Dylan Partial off of that shot from Connor Johnson. Taking that tip from almost shoulder height and redirecting that down, just going into the right of Schneider, just wide. But what a tip that was. It's usually not kind of the range you're looking for those in, but he went for it anyway and got the puck down successfully, just a little bit off target.
It would have been an amazing goal if he could have just gotten that just on net. And Schneider could have had a hard time trying to get that save. And now the puck goes all the way out to center ice and dumped back in by the Braves. They try to center. Oh, what a shot and what a goal by the Braves. That is Brennan Peters. They had a guy on the wing. It was a 2-on-1 situation. They dumped the puck all the way into the Flyers zone, and all he had was Peters right in front of the net, in front of Edling, and he took the pass and took the chance. And what a goal for the Braves to tie up this game in the second period with 8:42 left to go.
What a goal by Peters with a centering pass from Cole Harris. Harris just slightly behind the red line behind Edling, centering that puck to Peters, and Peters not missing the back of the net as they're working right to left in front of Edling. Great goal by Bradley, and now they've evened it up with 8:40 to go.
A textbook one-timer to make it a 1-and-1 goal in game in this second period. And now the puck will go all the way out to the corner. Now it's held up along by Lachuse. Now the Bradley Braves are putting on a lot of pressure in the offensive zone. They're not stopping up the gas pedal as the puck goes into Edling's glove, and he'll cover up for the save.
Bradley will be definitely trying to ride that momentum from that last goal to get that 2-1 lead, hopefully, that they're looking for. And now the Flyers definitely need to step up their defense a little bit. This game is tied. They can't play as safe as they were with that 1-0 lead, because really, as it shows, no lead in hockey is safe. It can change in an instant, and now we're back with a 1-1 game.
As this faceoff is tied up and held up along by Bradley, they try to get it away. Here's a rebound chance in front, and Edling makes the save again. Another reset for the faceoff again.
Flyers just having trouble getting that puck out of their zone. Bradley always managing to get the puck to stay in the zone. They've been doing this all game. Flyers think they have an out from their defensive zone, but Bradley always keeping it in somehow.
And now this faceoff will be to the right of Edling. As this faceoff here again for the Bradley Braves. They get the faceoff win, but it goes way too much as it goes all the way back out to the Braves zone. And that will make them transition right back into the offensive zone, but a lot of Flyers overcompensated for the defense, and there was a lot of people there to help. And now that will cost them as the Braves get into the offensive zone again and get some more time and space as they keep the puck in their sticks. Looking for a pass here onto the corner. It goes all the way out to the right side of Edling again, and now the puck is cleared up along by the Flyers, but this will be an icing call.
Flyers finally getting the puck out of their zone, but definitely not the way they were looking for with that icing call. They got it out a couple times, but one was off of that face-off win that went to no one from Bradley. And now Bradley with that puck back in their zone on the far circle to the right of Colton Edling. And now Flyers just need to really step up their defense, get that puck out of their zone, being able to make those passes to get that outlet pass that they're looking for.
And they could also use a desperate line change as they have to keep that same group on because of that icing call. And now the puck will go into the wing. Now held up along by the Flyers. They can't clear that one out. Another shot off the point and just past the glove of Colton Edling. He can't hold on to it. And just like that, the Bradley Braves have gotten 2 unanswered goals in the past 3 minutes of this second period.
Bradley with a kind of a fluke opportunity there. The shot on the point from number 8, Sam Lachise from the point, and Edling unable to get the glove on it. Looks like it hit kind of the outside bottom part of the glove and redirecting into the net. An unlucky break for the Flyers, as now they're down 2-1, and those are 2 goals that are almost within a minute of each other, and now Bradley's back on top, 2-1.
And Edling just couldn't get the glove on that one. He had it, he got a piece of it, but he couldn't get all of it, couldn't hold on to it, and now the Flyers have to regroup as they are now down by 1 here. As this faceoff is won by the Flyers, but now they have to try to get an offensive chance going here. As Lucius trying to dump this one out to the center, and now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Now here come the Braves. That's to the wing it comes. Now for Bryant to the point and the other side, and now that's just off the center ice for the Flyers as they try to clear it back out. And now off the wing, caught by the Flyers. Try to get it out to the center, but they were going to call a lift of a stick here.
It's like a hand pass.
Like a hand pass, yeah.
Will be called. Looks like Ernstling using a little bit too much there to get it out of the zone. Flyers looking for any way possible to get this puck out of the zone, as it's been in Bradley's zone for the past almost 3 minutes now.
Now another face-off. Now the Braves just keep possession here. Very good passing by this team as well. But now the Flyers are finally able to clear this one out and just redirect this one out into the zone of the Braves. Now they just keep this puck possession here as Lucius will start this one up again. A nice flip all the way up to Bryant, but it's a little bit too far ahead of him, but he keeps it instead and gets it right back behind for his teammate in Wes Straker, and now shot will be going right into the glove of Edling as well.
Lewis was able to get that puck out of the zone, but they were unable to really convert on it as it went right back to Bradley, and now another offensive zone faceoff for Bradley. That will be on the close circle to the left side of Colton Edling. And Lewis's defense still looking for answers, trying to get the puck out of the zone, whatever works for them. You know, maybe if they need to play it off the boards, if they're taking it straight up the ice, whatever works, they just need to get the puck out of the zone.
This is the same kind of game we're seeing from this Bradley team that we saw in the first period. Lots of pressure in the offensive zone, but now as we say that, here come the Flyers the other way. Matthew Morrow, his shot just off the pad of Schneider, was going past him, and he redirected that one. Puck goes off to the boards in near the blue line here, and both teams are trying to free up this puck. And now it's Matthew Morrow freeing it up, getting it across to Johnson. Johnson, nice hit there from the Bradley defense from Josh Crandall, who will get that one away. Across, trying to get that one out now. The Braves still held up along near the blue line, but in the Bradley zone are the both teams trying to free up the puck, and it comes back out to center for Morrow. Morrow will get it up now for Esty. Esty now to Sharp. Sharp across for his teammate Madej, and that one goes out the stick and it didn't find the net. Puck goes right back out as they dump it back in from the point. Now held up along by Crandall, who will get this one out from center ice and all the way to the Flyer zone. No icing here as it's going to be tapped away into the blue line. Now it's the Braves trying to keep it in the zone, but here come the other way is Matthew Madej. Madej looking to try to get her between the skates of the defenseman, but he couldn't get a shot on net. Now it goes back to Esty. Esty across, shot from Bishop, from Zach Bishop. We'll try to get it from that one away. And to the blue line, held up along by Morrow. Morrow shot up high. No rebound chance there as the puck goes all the way back out into Edling's zone. And that will be an icing call against Bradley.
Flyers finally able to get a little bit more sustained offensive pressure in their zone, getting a couple opportunities getting the puck on net, and now they get a little bit of a help from the icing from Bradley as the puck will head into the Lewis offensive zone. That'll be on the close circle for us to the right side of Devin Schneider, and now Lewis will be definitely looking to make something work with this offensive zone faceoff with just under 5 minutes left to go with 4:58 on the clock.
Now will be David Pickle taking this faceoff for the Flyers. David Pickle also in our communications major as well. Good shout out for him. As the faceoff is going to be won by the Bradley Braves as they were able to clear this one out to center ice. And here's a 2-on-1 the other way, trying to get it up to the center, trying to look for the same play they had in the first goal. And that puck will come right back all the way to Lachise, and that one will go all the way across the corner. But we have a Flyers hockey player down on the side of the boards here.
Looks like that could be number 27, Nicholas Madej, down in the corner. Trainer will be heading onto the ice.
And Flyers teammates as well, looking after him, making sure he's okay. But it looked like I think he kind of tumbled himself though in the side of the boards. I think he was trying to clear that puck out, and something must have happened on that side of the boards that happened on his leg, because he's holding his leg a lot.
We see it in
right
hockey
there.
all the time. Guys taking an awkward fall into the boards. Possible knee or ankle injury there.
And the trainer is working on that leg, his left leg, looks like.
Looks like he is going to be helped up off the ice by a couple teammates, Zach Bishop and
Standing
Chris Esty.
ovation as well here. His teammates, he skates off the ice. And it definitely looks like it will be
Looks like that is
his
right ankle.
leg. Yeah, his right ankle.
Not looking like he's trying to put too much weight onto his right ankle as he's helped off the ice by his teammates. And we talked about the Flyers already having that shortened bench.
Yeah, and
this will
another
not help
forward
their case
now.
at all.
Yeah, and another forward now it goes down for this Flyers team.
Luckily, looking at their lineup, though, majority forward, so they definitely have plenty other guys that they can slot into that position. But it'll be interesting to see how they adapt with one of their main offensive components.
And you also have Pickowitz and Eric Condra, who are forward / defensemen, so even then they can switch off from defensemen and go into forward for some shifts as well. But now they do have to adjust with those shifts, because Madej was in some of those lineups as well, especially for special teams. As we resume action here, back into the Edlings from the Flyers zone as they are able to clear this one out to center. Here's Morrow, fanned on the shot, looking across to the point. Now shot there is up high from number 12. That was Dylan Partial. All the way across the boards again is now Johnson looking for a pass, trying to get it up for Morrow. Nobody there. And now it's Peters who is able to dump this one in for the Braves and try to get it back in from the Flyers. Flyers trying to keep it in possession in their zone of the Braves. Now here's Ersty trying to center for Morrow. Lost that one. Morrow trying to keep it in possession here. Shot from Partial that time goes off wide. Now it goes back to Zach Bishop, who keeps it in the zone. They're now held up along by both teams here on the right side of the boards of Schneider. Here on from the point, chance was Zach Bishop, but it goes up high. Rebound comes all the way up to the other side of the boards here for Connor Johnson on the left side. Now dumped back in by Ersting. Oh, what a shot out of nowhere from Connor Johnson right into the glove of Schneider. He's able to corral that one.
Johnson with a big shot and a good offensive opportunity for the Flyers, but Devin Schneider kind of juggling that puck around with his glove hand and able to secure it and to get that stoppage of play. And the faceoff will be to his right on the close circle in the Flyers zone.
So another faceoff here with 3:33 to go here in the second period. Matthew Sharp will take this faceoff here for the Flyers. Now this faceoff win by the Bradley Braves. It will be Lachuse. Get it to the side of the boards here, trying to get it to the blue line and out to center. A nice stick there by the Braves. They're able to clear this one out as Andrew Schmidt. Schmidt was able to just get that one into the Flyers zone, but they were able to clear it back out. Now here comes Matthew Sharp the other way for the Flyers with David Pickle with him. Sharp lost that one, and now it's another nice play, that time from Schmidt, and it comes back to his stick. He's got space, he's got time for a 2-on-1, but the puck was just too high for number 36. That was Nick Sorrentino, and the puck goes all the way back out to the Flyers zone, and they dump it in, and now the Braves trying to keep puck possession here. Puck is still held up along by both teams here on the side of the boards. Flyers trying to forecheck their way in out of this play as 2:40 to go now in the second period. Time winding down for this Flyers team, but now too much defense from Pickle, who allows a 3-on-2 the other way. And Sorrentino lost that one as the puck goes off wide. Now it goes back to his stick, looking for a rebound just in front of Edling. Another rebound chance goes off a defenseman and out wide. Now the puck goes all the way back across the boards to the right side of Edling. Now a shot there, another chance. It was off of another defenseman, and it comes back out to the Flyers stick, but not a lot of chances for the Flyers to try to clear this puck out as the Braves just keep getting those rebounds and putting shots on net.
Sorrentino had some big opportunities there in front of the net, but it's just like the puck just couldn't hit his stick.
Now the Braves just trying to keep this one in the zone. Lots of physical action in the corners of the boards here. Now all the way across for the Braves was Ryan Spence. Looking for a chance in center, goes back to Bryant. Bryant at the point, shot was saved by Edling. The rebound comes right back into the other side of the point. Try to get it back out to center for Pickle, but it's too far out of his reach, out of his stick. Now Bryant gets the puck from his zone, dumps it into the Flyers, and now goes back to the center ice zone for a 3-on-2 the other way. And now here's Schmidt. Oh, what a one-timer chance for Seth Bishop, and what a save by Edling too to get across the ice to get that pad on it.
Seth Bishop with a great opportunity, but Edling just getting enough of that left pad on the toe end of it on that puck to push it to the side. But a big opportunity there for Bradley, but Edling standing tall, making that save, helping out his defense a little bit there. As there, Lewis once again having some troubles moving it out of the defensive zone for them, and now with 1:10 left in this period, Lewis is definitely going to be looking for some source of momentum that they can take into the third.
Yeah, great one-timer that time. Chance from Ryan Spence and Seth Bishop trying to get that chance, but Edling doing a lot there to keep the Flyers team here in contention here in the second period. There's 1 minute to go here in the second period. Still a 2-1 score as Bradley leads Lewis by 1. And yeah, the Flyers trying to just free this puck up in their own zone, but now it's held up along and dunked back out by the Braves and into the Flyers zone. Bishop has to corral that one and almost lost possession. It was a 2-on-2 the other way. Ersting with Johnson, but it will be offside.
Looks like Connor Johnson was just a little too ahead of the play, so it called on the offside, and that one, and the faceoff will head to the close dot just outside of the Flyers' offensive zone. 40 seconds left on the clock here in the second period. Still a 2-1 Bradley lead over the Lewis Flyers.
And this first line for the Flyers is out with Sharp, Johnson, and Ersting. Now the faceoff will be won by the Braves, but they almost lost it in their own zone. Now it goes back the other way is Tiantera, but will be offside as well for the Braves. So now the faceoff will be reset right next to the blue line. Lots of dumping and chasing going on. And speaking of dump and chase, check out our podcast and show on our Dump and Chase podcast / show on Tuesdays from 12 to 2. It's going to be me, Reed, and Patricia on the call for next week. Puck will go up high and out of play as it hits the ceiling. So another reset in the face-off, but this time it will go to Edling's side of the ice. So this will be an offensive zone face-off for the Bradley Braves.
Parshall tried to get the puck out of the zone, but these lower ceilings here in Camden, that puck bouncing around up in the ceiling a little before finally falling down.
And another chance that time will just go right to Edling's glove. Seems like they're trying to do a lot of things to just waste this second period away, as there's only 21 seconds and a half to go in the second period. 2-1 to go. 2-1 still in this game for both these teams. Another reset of the faceoff here near Edling. Faceoff is won by the Braves, but now tied up along by the Flyers, and they were able to dump this one out to center ice. And now the Flyers trying to corral this one and trying to make a 2-on-1 chance, and the puck goes into Connor Johnson. Oh my goodness, what a save by Schneider. Another rebound chance comes in front of him. I don't know how Schneider was able to make that save. Connor Johnson looked like he had a perfect backhand shot, and now we have a scrum in front of the net. But my goodness, what a chance that time for the Flyers. Wide open for a breakaway was Connor Johnson, and Schneider came up big with that save.
Devin Schneider with a huge save there, laying down on the ice, almost like a snow angel on his stomach, reaching that glove over to his right side from the left, stopping that puck, and then going back over to his left side, getting another huge stop. And the Flyers just unable to capitalize on it when they had most of the goal open. But Schneider making some huge saves there, keeping this Bradley lead at 2-1 with now 4.5 seconds to go.
Just as it seemed that this second period was dying down with lots of dumping and chasing and putting shots on net, and now with 4.5 seconds to go, we had a great breakaway chance. Every second counts in this sport, but now the officials are going to sort out the physical and fighting plays that were happening right after that chance from the Flyers. And now the officials are just trying to sort out everything here.
So they may be trying to figure out all what happened after the puck was frozen, as there was a little bit more physical play. We've seen some physical plays from the Flyers. You know, in hockey in general, the physical play can really dictate the pace of the sport, kind of turn the tides. And we've seen teams kind of use it to their advantage. You know, big hit here and there can really help your team get that momentum they need. And it looks like Lewis may be trying to do that as well, get that momentum in their favor.
So now they will reset. The faceoff will be to the left side of Devin Schneider here.
Looks like Dylan Parshall is talking to Coach Tim Pico, trying to figure out what lines the Flyers want on the ice now, as they only have 4 players on the ice.
And 4.5 seconds to go here still.
Parshall rejoining his team near the faceoff circle.
So with 4.5 seconds to go, we got to figure out what you can do to get a quick shot off, but that won't happen as the Braves will win the faceoff and clear it back out to center, as that will be the horn and that will be the end of the second period. 2-1 as the Braves get 2 unanswered goals in the second period in a matter of just a minute pretty much, and both these teams looking in this third period will be very close to see what these two teams will adjust in this third period coming up. So this 2-1 lead has been very interesting because now the Flyers look like they had a good defensive stop. They had a very good chance to just keep closing out this Bradley offense. And even though, despite the Bradley offense doing a lot in the offensive zone in the first period, they kept it at a 1-0 game. And then now, in the second period, they kind of switched that around. The Flyers had a lot of offensive zone time, but a lot of defensive play that really kind of went down as the Braves had the power play. They got some opportunities, and they got that one goal that they needed to go out and get some momentum back, and that probably allowed them to get that second goal as well.
Yeah, the second period kind of showing a couple of the cracks in the Lewis's defensive armor, you know, letting in those couple opportunities, and at times seeming like there was no way to get it out of their defensive zone. Bradley just pushing really hard, but it seems like it's going to be a little bit more even now at the end of this period. Both teams going at it at the end, and the physical play kind of ramping up a little bit as well, so we'll have to see if that continues into the third.
Yeah, so we'll see how these two teams will adjust in this third period. It should be a very interesting action coming into this third period. We'll be back with that and more here on WLRA 88.1 FM, Lewis University in Romeoville. Stick with us.
Welcome back to Canlan Ice Arena. I'm Reed Poland, joined alongside Jake Stanowski as we get ready for the third period as the Lewis University Flyers are taking on the Bradley Braves. Bradley leading 2-1 going into this third period, getting 2 goals within a minute, kind of around the middle point of that second period to get that lead in their favor. So we'll have to see how both teams play in this period. Lewis going to be looking to respond on offense, and Bradley definitely looking to improve their defense and make sure that their defense can lock down this lead as well.
It's been a lot more of a focused chess game, if you could say. There's been a lot of trying to figure out how these two teams wanted to play. It's been a 2-1 game. It's been a kind of a slow game, a little bit of a change of pace than what we're used to seeing. But it's still a 2-1 game. It is still anybody's game here in this last 20 minutes of play. It's going to be very interesting to see how these two teams adjust coming out of this locker room.
Exactly, one last period, but anything can happen. We've seen it, you know, the last game that we broadcast, the second period. 9 goals scored in that one period. You know, anything can happen. The tables can turn so much in a hockey game going from one side to another, and it's really just about who gets that momentum, and if you can run with that momentum, then things will be looking great. So both teams going to be looking for that one source of momentum, if it'll be the physical play, if it'll be an early goal, if it'll be strong goaltending, whatever it may be, teams will be looking for it and making sure to capitalize on it right away.
So we are pretty much ready to end the starting face-off here in a center circle. Start of period number 3 as the puck goes up high in center ice, held along by both teams. And now it will go back into the stick of the Flyers as they try to dump this one back out. And now it goes back into center ice from the half line, and into the Flyers zone it goes. Hauled up off the boards, sticked away, and now Seth Bishop tries to get this one in for the Braves. Gets that one off to Schmidt, gets it off to the point, and that puck will go up high and out of play.
That puck getting deflected up once again into the ceiling here at Canlan, the lower ceilings that we have here. A second puck that has gone into the ceiling. It looks like that one actually hopped over the protective netting, so way out of play this time. Luckily, no seats behind the goals. And this faceoff will be on the far circle to the left side of Flyers goaltender Colton Edling.
This will be Cam Etchinson for the Braves against Connor Johnson of the Flyers. This faceoff next to Edling, as you said. Now go back to the point now for Bryant. Dump this one off the glass and into the corner. Now held up along by both teams. Now all the way to the other side for Ernsting. Lost that one in front. Edling right in front of Edling, and the puck will go back out to center ice instead as the Braves get puck possession back here. Now the Flyers get it right back in their own zone, and they dump that one back out to Braves. Keep possession, but nice forecheck there from Ernsting. Keeps the puck out. Nice job by him to keep it in the zone. And that one he tried to center it back out, but he lost that one over there as it comes back to the other side now for the Braves. Here on the other side is Etchinson. Looking for a chance in the corner, or that was Sorrentino. Sorrentino going up across now for the Braves as they try to get it back out, but now the Flyers dump this one out as they are able to clear this one, but that will be an icing call first.
Looks like earlier in that play, Nicholas Madej had his stick launched away from him and ended up grabbing Zach Bishop to rejoin the play. Madej left the second period towards the end of it with an apparent right ankle injury, but he's back on the ice now, and it looks like he is skating just fine, so he'll be back joining the Flyers, one of their big components in their offense.
So now this faceoff will be next to Madej on his right side. Tiantera and this faceoff for the Braves. He get a nice win there, tie up there as Peters came in for him. And that puck will go off wide instead, and now the puck will go back behind Edling as the Flyers try to free it up. Both teams now hacking away at it. Out to the left side, Tiantera gets it right into the stick of Peters. We'll get it back to the point now for Lachuse. He'll get that one into the corner, but nobody there is for the Braves as they couldn't really do much on that offensive possession. Now they get it right back in, but they dump it back in anyway, but they have to line change their forwards. Now it's the Flyers who didn't get any help there as they try to clear it back into center, and now the Braves get it right back into the offensive zone.
Flyers still struggling a little bit to get it out of their defensive zone.
Lachuse with a nice shot there, but a good, nice pad save by Edling in response. And now it comes back out to center here for Ligas, who will dump this one into the Braves zone. And that will be hacked away at it from Schneider. All right, clear this one out. Are the Braves now? They do. Into center ice and into the Flyers zone. An icing call here.
Flyers getting a little bit of luck here with that icing call, the puck going into their offensive zone. Going to be their real first offensive zone opportunity in this period as 2.5 minutes are already gone, and this faceoff will be to the far circle to the right of Devin Schneider. Still 2-1, 17:30 to go in this period. Plenty of time for the Flyers, though, but if you don't start to get something going here, that time will slip away quicker than you expect.
Now it's David Pickle and Matthew Morrow in for the Flyers. This face-off tie-up being won by the Flyers here in the offensive zone, but there will be a whistle first for a penalty.
Another hand pass possibly called.
Nope. Yeah, that's going to be a hand pass instead.
Hand pass looks like on Zach Bishop, trying to keep that puck in the zone, getting it to another player, but that will not work out for him as now the face-off pushed outside of the Flyers' offensive zone to the far circle just outside of the Flyers' offensive zone. So now they'll need to work once more to get into their offensive zone, which they've been struggling with as of late in this game.
And now the Flyers' first line was Sharp, as Ernsting, and Connor Johnson out there now. And now it is the Flyers in their own zone starting up here. This is Dylan Parshall trying to get this one back up, and now it's off the center ice and taken away by Bryant of the Braves. And he gets it out from the left side, trying to get it back in. Now it comes back out to the left side of the board from Edling. And now it will be the Flyers who will get it back out to center ice. Now into Ernsting's stick. He looks for a chance, has space, has time, but that shot will go off the stick, off the chance, but there's a rebound chance. Now it goes back for Ernsting, who tries to free it up from the corner. Looks for Sharp. Sharp with a backhander. Rebound in front from Connor Johnson. Couldn't get that one either. Johnson in the corner now holding the puck up on the right side of Schneider. And now the puck from number 56, that was Emerson, trying to get free that one up, but the puck goes all the way out to the other side of the corner again, and out back to center ice it goes. Now it's David Pickle for the Flyers, looking for a chance. Shot there. It's a nice save by Schneider there too. Now the puck goes back to his right side of the boards. And now it is Zach Bishop for the Flyers, trying to free that one up, and now it is the Braves who will dump this one all the way back out to center ice, and now it's Zach Bishop just freeing that puck up now to getting it back to Emerson. Emerson up now to center ice as the Flyers lost that one, and the Braves will keep the puck possession in their own zone again.
Flyers been able to hold the puck into their own zone, but not getting too many offensive opportunities. A lot of times passes getting broken up in the offensive zone, but they at least are keeping it in the zone, so it's a step in the right direction.
Lucius gets the puck right now at the point, trying to look for a chance there as the Flyers are able to clear this one out. And now here comes Morrow. Morrow looking for more offensive chances here for the Flyers. Gets it right back for Pickle, but he couldn't get that chance there either. And now coming back to the blue line, looking for a chance now, try to get it back up to Emerson. Lost that one as well. Now it goes back out to the blue line. There's Morrow again. A shot there and gloved down by Schneider.
Matt Morrow really having some great offensive production. He was our MVP of the game for their home opener, and he is definitely showing that level of play again tonight, finding those offensive opportunities, trying everything he can to give Lewis a chance to get this game tied back up at 2. 15-14 left on the clock, and now with the Flyers getting a little bit more offensive opportunities, as this faceoff will be in their offensive zone on the close circle to the left side of Devin Schneider.
They're just 4 minutes and 46 seconds out of this third period. And as this puck will be off the Flyers' stick and into the skates of the Braves as they are able to clear this one out. Here is Bryant. We'll try to clear that one out from the left side. Hit it all the way across to his teammate there, and Kyle Tantera, but lost that one as well, and dumped right back into the Flyers zone. Flyers just trying to clear this one out to center. They do, and they get it to David Picklestick. David will go into the right side. There will be trying to get it away, but there's going to be a whistle blown first. Or maybe not. And now we'll go back into the side of the Braves, and now it will be taken by Johnson instead from the Flyers, and they'll be able to get that one back out. Very hard to sometimes hear for these whistles because there are 3 rinks here in the Conlon Ice Sports Arena that are really in close proximity to each other. So sometimes it is a false false alarm to have those those whistles. Here we come back at the center ice as the Flyers resume action here into the blue into the blue line. Excuse me. As Matthew Sharp goes back to the corner. Now at the shot from the side of the net, and now the rebound comes back out to the other side, and now it is Ersting looking and dancing around, looking for a chance for Fiandaca. That shot goes off wide. That will be into the other side of the corner here. Now it's Emerson all the way across. Nice job by Fiandaca getting that shot again, but nothing there as the Braves are able to get this one back out. Nothing doing there. Sharp is able to get that one back out, but now the Flyers kind of look tired. They look like they need a line change here. Now into the corner. Into the board, side of the boards. Here's Ernsting. Oh, he lost the puck that time, and it's finally cleared out by the center from the Braves.
Flyers putting a lot of pressure on the Bradley defense there, spending a lot of time in their offensive zone, getting those shots on goal, trying to see if there's those opportunities there. You know, best thing in hockey you can do is put the puck on net, see what happens, try to find a rebound close to the goal.
Now the Braves in their own zone, just trying to start up another rush. Dumped back out, and it's an icing call here against the Braves.
Flyers getting a little bit of help here offensively as well, getting to spend some more time in their offensive zone with that icing call. Faceoff will be pushed into the Lewis offensive zone. That'll be to the left of Devin Schneider on the close circle. And now Flyers will definitely be looking for some more offense. 13:01 left in this period, so more time being taken off the clock by Bradley. Bradley doing a good job at kind of removing time from the clock by breaking up those passes in the offensive zone.
Face-off win here by the Flyers. Shot will go off wide. Now it's Zach Bishop getting the rebound. That's another shot that goes off wide, but nice chance there. It's still held up along the offensive zone. Now it goes back to center, and now into the Flyers zone it goes. Now the Flyers have to transition right back. They're right back onto the offensive zone. Chance there from the Flyers, that time from Ligas, and that will go back out to center ice. And now here comes Ligas again. Ligas getting it right back in the blue line, looking for a shot. Off the pad of Schneider it goes, and off the netting and out of play.
Some more good opportunities by the Flyers, getting the puck in their zone and actually being able to set up a little bit more in their zone. During the second period, they were getting that puck in deep into their zone, but it would usually result in a turnover, and Bradley just moving it out of the zone right away. But now they're getting more of those opportunities, staying in the zone, getting set up that traditional 3 down low and 2 at the point that you see a lot in hockey, and getting those offensive opportunities.
Face-off win from the Flyers. They can't get that one out. Now it comes back out. Oh, here comes the Braves. Oh, what a shot out of nowhere from Kyle Tantera. That puck was lost in the defensive zone for the Flyers. Number 12 for the Flyers, that was Dylan Parshall who couldn't get a handle on that one in the defensive zone, and just right there in the nick of time was Tentera, who had the opportunity, and he made the Flyers pay in the defensive zone with that shot. And now we're going to see a substitution here in goalie as Ligas will come out, and the backup goaltender Justin Caracata will come in for the Flyers.
Talk about Parcel kind of misplaying that puck and not really able to find it on his stick in the defensive zone. It'll end up costing the Flyers as Chintera pouncing on the opportunity, resulting in that goalie change as well. Seeing if this can help the Flyers stabilize a little bit, as it looked a little discombobulated there in that last push.
And now this puck will go all the way back out to the Braves zone. Now they'll belong at the corner there. Now the Braves are starting up another rush, but now the Flyers have to try to create some forecheck here and try to get some more puck possession here and more offense. Now the Flyers are able to dump this one back into the Braves. This will be an icing call, though, as they went past the half line.
Flyers now down 3-1. We saw them start this game off strong, an early goal almost a minute into the game, a minute and a half into the game, but now they just really haven't been the same offensively. You know, they had that big opportunity early on the power play that resulted in the goal. Haven't had a power play since, though, so they really haven't had that prime offensive opportunity quite yet.
It's been a lot of 5-on-5 action. Both teams really staying out of the penalty box for most of this game. That's really good to see because that's a lot of 5-on-5 action. But now as it is, now the Flyers are having a hard time trying to find an offensive chance here on 5-on-5 action. And now it comes back out to the Flyers zone as the puck will go into the hands and the stick of Joe Fiandaca. Going into the Ersting stick, but it's at the blue line. It's knocked away off the skate off of a Bradley forward. And the Flyers just having a hard time trying to find it. And that's a center ice pass. Not much the Flyers can do about that one. Defensive breakdown in their own zone. They were really slowing down the pace of the game. And pretty much the Bradley Braves caught the Flyers defense sleeping and got the shot off that time. That was Trevor Kuhn with a huge with that goal, and that will put them up by 2 here in this 3 actually here in this third period.
Trevor Kuhn receiving that pass from David Tuttle. Great pass, centering pass, and unfortunately the goaltender for Lewis, Caricato, having no chance on that one. And now Lewis just really looking for answers offensively and defensively now as they're down 3 with 11:15 left on the clock.
The defense just couldn't get that puck out. They were really sleeping on that one. They were really slowing down the pace of their game, skating very slowly, trying to get that puck. But now, and that would created the opportunity for the Braves to just get that puck and had an open center chance opportunity to make this a 4-1 game. So now this puck is held up along onto the right side of the boards of Schneider. Now it is freed up by the Braves. They are pressured by 3 Flyers there. There are 3 different Flyers and 3 different Braves now at the side at the boards near the blue line, trying to free up the puck again. Lots of physical play here, trying to just find a way to get this puck out. It's finally gotten away by Seth Bishop here for the Braves. Got time and space on the left side of the boards here. Into the offensive zone he goes. And lost that one as he tried to go back to the point. And now Ersting can capitalize on a 3-on-1 opportunity to Matthew Sharp. And what a save by Schneider again! Schneider just robbed this 3-on-1 chance. What a great job by Schneider in net, stopping him big here in this third period.
What a great save by Devin Schneider. Huge opportunity by Matthew Sharp, but Schneider stacking the pads. Kind of that old school save style, making a huge save to keep the Bradley lead at 4-1 with 10:13 left to go in this final third period.
Great job, great technique that time by Schneider too. Really showing off that butterfly style kind of goaltending as well that we're really used to seeing as well coming into this game, coming into hockey right now. So that style is very popular nowadays. So it's very awesome to see those kind of goaltendings really mesh up to that style. And now it comes back to the other way for the Braves as they try to get an offensive zone chance. Now it's held up along by the Flyers, but they're not doing much when they get into when they have it in the defensive zone. But now they are finally able to just not clear out to the center as David Pickle lost it. And here come the Braves again, and another defensive turnover almost led to another huge goal for the Braves, as again that shot was just up high and out of play it goes though.
That was number 36, Nick Sorrentino coming straight at Caricato, but Caricato able to get the glove on it, deflect it out into the protective mesh, and now 9:47 to go. 4-1 still for Bradley.
And now again, this faceoff will be going away to the Braves, as now it is Sorrentino in the left side of the boards. The rebound chance getting there, but now it is Caricato making that save. Oh no, it is Colton Edling actually making that save, as Edling actually came back into the game after Caricato got subbed back out from the last goal. So we are seeing a bunch of goaltending changes here for this Flyers team.
That was a good catch by our camera operator tonight, Rebecca. Thank you for that. A little bit of a goalie musical chairs here for the Flyers, trying to figure out what will be working in net for them in this third period.
So Edling looking for an edge for his team, as the Flyers are able to get this one out from the defensive zone, but now they're just trying to get it away, but now the Braves get it again, and another turnover in the defensive zone creates another opportunity, and now the Flyers just trying to get this one back out, and out to the boards it goes into the blue line, but still kept in the zone by the Braves. Another center chance there, now passes off wide. Now the puck goes out to the back to the point, back behind the net of Edling now, all the way back out to center. And now back to the point it goes. Shot that time, saved there by Edling, as Josh Crandall's shot goes off to the boards. Into the left side of the boards, now in center now. In a backhand chance, rebound in front for Tentera. Now the wraparound chance the other way, and now it comes back for Lachuse. That puck goes up high and and right out to the boards and back out to Lachuse's stick. Looking for a chance, nice dish pass all the way across to the slot, and gloved save there by Edling again.
Lots of opportunities by Bradley in front of their goal, trying to get that puck past Edling, but just a little bit of a scramble, probably lots of rebounds there, but Bradley unable to capitalize, and this game will stay at 4-1 with 8:36 left on the clock in this third period.
The 4-1 game, the Flyers hanging on for hope at this point, because they are just seeing so much defensive zone time, not being able to get lots of puck possession, and can't get it out of their zone, as this puck will go right into the glove of Edling again, and we reset for another faceoff.
Flyers still having those problems with getting the puck outside of their defensive zone. Bradley just having so much time in the offensive zone and really capitalizing on it in this third period, with now 2 goals in this period alone.
Now the Flyers just trying to get this one back out again. The puck goes into the right side of the boards of Edling, as both teams now held up along. Trevor Kuhn will get this one back out to Cahoot. Cahoot's shot is off the stick of a Flyer, and they were finally able to clear it back out to center ice.
Lewis, as you said, finally able to get the puck out of the zone, but it'll go right back onto the stick of the Bradley players as they will try to make their way into their zone once again.
This puck is dumped back into the Flyers zone, as now Edling getting a handle on it, going all the way across for Ernsting, and now lost that one there. And now it comes back to Connor Johnson, all the way back out to the point. Oh, he lost it in the defensive zone again! And another chance that time with a nice save by Edling, but a very, very bad turnover in their defensive zone. And now the Braves can capitalize on it and keep the puck in the possession again.
Trevor Kuhn with a big opportunity in front of Edling, but Edling able to stop that puck. And now both teams will take a little bit to reset, change the lines, get some fresh bodies on the ice.
But now it's what the Flyers will have to do to just keep this puck out of the zone, because now they are just being caught sleeping right now with lots of these turnovers happening in their own defensive zone. Now this puck will go into center ice for both teams as they reset again. Bradley in their own zone has it. As Robert Blackburn lost that one, as the Flyers get it in their own zone. Nice physical play that time. Matthew Sharp right into David Pinkel's stick, and he's got an open net to score. It is 4-2. They've cut the lead in half. And just like that, the Flyers have cut this lead, and it's a 4-2 game. And excuse me, that actually looks like it was Dylan Parcell who got that puck. Oh, actually, no, it was David Pickle who got that one in net. And a nice job by this Flyers team, with him and Matthew Sharp getting into that offensive zone, getting some nice forechecking play going, and all of a sudden, the Flyers kind of got a wake-up call with this goal, as now it's a 4-2 game with 6:56 left to go.
A little bit of an interesting goal. A lot of Bradley players down in front of their goal, but that was Sharp able to get the puck to Pickle, who was able to kind of just get it in the net as as Schneider was a little bit further out of his crease, so the net opened behind him, puck got behind him, and Pickle was able to put it in.
And now again, the Flyers got caught sleeping, and Cahoot had an open chance from Kyle Tantera, who was just wide open in front of that center net, and all of a sudden that shot went off wide. And now here's another chance for the Braves as they keep this puck in their offensive zone here in the corner. Now the Flyers get it away in the right side of the boards here from Edling, and it goes back to the point for Cahoot again. Cahoot and down in the slot now. A nice defensive play that time by Dylan Partial. We're getting that one away. And now we'll go back up the center again, and the Braves have to regroup. Now it goes back into the stick for Carndall. But now that one will go back into the Braves as the Lewis Flyers will dump this one back in for another line change.
5:50 left on the clock now, 2-4 lead for Bradley. Bradley kind of trying to dictate the pace of this period as they have been for most of it, holding it back in the office behind their goal, trying to figure out what they want to do with this offensive push.
And the more time they have it, the more time it comes off the clock for the Flyers to trying to find 2 more goals to tie up this game. 5:30 to go now as the Braves just trying to find a way, and now all of a sudden Connor Johnson tried to pressure in. A nice turnover here. Here's Morrow getting in and into the offensive zone, trying to get a one-timer for Ernsting, and that one just was up high, just above the crossbar.
Morrow getting that centering pass to Ernsting, but Ernsting just missing high and to the left, unfortunately, and the game will remain at 4-2 with 5 minutes left on the clock.
Now held back behind here, behind Schneider, are the Braves who will keep possession here.
Bradley doing a great job at killing time off the clock.
They really are, and they're keeping the puck in their defensive zone, though, so it could be dangerous, but now it comes back out to the Flyers zone, and now the Flyers have it again. Here's Ernsting again. Ernsting at the left side of the boards, looking for a chance, looking for a cross, a point for Emerson. Emerson holds, gets it for Morrow, who turned around and shot, but it went off wide. Now it comes back to center ice for Friandanka. We'll try to get that one back out to center. And that one will be dumped right back out from the Flyers. And he lost it again in the defensive zone, except it's not there. And the Flyers are able to just take that puck out from the right side of the boards. And now it comes back above the blue line. And both teams now just trying to free that puck up. And that puck will go all the way across now for Emerson. We'll get it up to center ice for Pickle, who had the goal scoring. And it'll go up to their side of the boards, trying to center for the Flyers, but now it's the Braves who will get the puck possession, and they'll dump it back into the Flyers zone.
Flyers finally able to get their feet under them a little bit more in their offensive zone, but there's still a lot of turnovers on their end. There's
and
another
again,
one.
there it is, another one. There was another chance for there again, but now it's the Flyers who get it right back out. Here comes Matthew Sharp, trying to do it himself. There's not a lot of help there for him, but they're trying to keep it in the offensive zone. Now it's Zach Bishop who gloves the puck down all the way from the half-court line, goes all the way down to Schneider, and he'll hand it off to was going to hand it off to his defenseman, but as soon as he saw 2 Flyer forwards come after him, he gloved it down and froze it instead.
Flyers starting to get a little bit more offensive pressure going on to Bradley, but with 3:23 on the clock, you're thinking, is it too little too late? 2-goal lead for Bradley. Flyers just now getting offense going in the third period, where the rest of it has mostly been all Bradley. You know, Flyers having trouble getting it out of their defensive zone. There's just too many turnovers from them trying to get the puck into their offensive zone. So now it'll be a Lewis timeout as both teams will try to kind of figure out what their strategy will be for this last 3.5 minutes, kind of bring it back together, get everyone focused on the same page, and see if they can get 2 goals in the last 3.5.
Yeah, there's a lot. Time was working against this Flyers team. It seemed like a lot of momentum was going their way as soon as they were trying to get some more offense going. Now with 3:23 left on the clock, it's a 4-2 lead right now for this Bradley University team. But it's really kind of been the story of this series. It seems like the Flyers have some peaks and valleys in their game right now. They have some good chances in the offensive zone. They have some chances with their special teams. But special teams has not been a big factor, as both these teams have really been out of the box for most of this game. And the Flyers only had that one power play opportunity early in the game, which resulted in their first goal.
Yeah, we have to remember, still early in the season for the Flyers. It's their 4th game. You know, still some of the little bumps that need to be figured out, you know, kind of figuring out their lines, especially with that shortened bench, as we heard in our pregame interview, trying to figure out what works best for this team. You know, they had the success in the first couple games. Maybe it was a long break between games. Who knows what it could have been, the injuries for the team and having less players on their bench, but they'll definitely be looking to mix some things up to hopefully get back to their winning ways.
So now we will reset the face-off here right on the right side of Schneider. Flyers win this face-off. That shot will go off wide. Now it is the, wow, what a hit there by Sharp. Frees up the puck. That puck will go up high out of Schneider's way into the right side of the boards here. And now all the way back out to center ice it comes. 2-on-1 the other way. Tintera looking for a chance. Looks to shoot it himself, and it goes 5-hole. 5-2 lead right now for the Bradley University Braves, and they just capitalized on it again as Edling left out the pads a little bit open, and he capitalized on the 5-hole goal for the Braves.
If my stat sheet is correct, that is Tintera's third goal, so a hat trick for Tintera as it's now 5-2 Bradley.
And once again, it is the Bradley Braves finding a way to get puck possession and that 2-on-1 chance. Odd man rush, not a lot you can do defensively. You can only just hope that your goaltender can bail you out, but there wasn't too much Edling could do about that one. Lots of good offense from this Braves team so far. Now it's the other way for the Flyers. They try to go on a 2-on-2 situation. They lost that one as the defense was too tight that time for the puck to be passed. And the puck will go all the way back out to the Braves zone. Held up along at the corner, and now dumped all the way back out to center ice. And now dumped back into the Flyers zone. It will be from Tuttle. And now it is Fiandanka for the Flyers. Up now to Ligas. Now all the way up now to Pickowitz, who lost that one. Going right back to Ligas. Trying to look for Panos in the center. And now lost that one from the point. It was Condra trying to get that shot from the point. Condra lost that one in the blue line, and the puck will go back into the hands of Seth Bishop, doing it himself. Run the backhand to the forehand. That was saved by Edling there. And now the puck will go back out to center ice. Now here is Blackburn for the Braves as they keep more possession here and more time off the clock, as there is only 1:46 to go here in this third period.
A little bit more physical play towards these last couple minutes of the game. Lots of guys falling down, you know, trying to get a little bit more physical defensively, trying to get that puck out of the Lewis zone.
Still a 5-2 lead for this Braves team. It looks like they have this win in hand. Right now they're just trying to keep the possession here and keep this puck out of the Flyers' sticks. And now here is David Pickle, who will get this one back out for the Flyers. Out at the center ice is taken away for this team, and again a 2-on-1 chance. Nice stick play there that from number 12 actually. That was Dylan Partial again, getting a nice defensive stop that time for another 2-on-1, stopping another 2-on-1 opportunity. Now he'll take that puck and try to clear it out to center. Going to get it to Pickle's stick. 55 seconds left now in this third period. Now held up along to the boards, all the way across. Flyers just trying to clear this one out. They lost it again, but they still were able to get it right back and get it right back out. But that will be a stoppage of play first.
Flyers really right now just kind of in damage control mode. 44 seconds left on the clock, trying to not make the deficit any greater. 5-2 lead for Bradley. So Lewis just really playing for that 5-2 loss, and even if, or maybe try to get that one more goal in the back of the net, 5-3, you know, just trying to, and Bradley just trying to close it out. And it looks like Lewis will be going on the power play late here. That'll be number 19, Cam Etchison, going into the box for Bradley. So Flyers with a late power play opportunity, 44 seconds left on the clock. They did get a power play early in this game in the first period, so we'll have to see if they can do so again, kind of help out their power play.
They were able to capitalize on that first period power play as well, so their power play has been their specialty. But with being this late in the game, they hope to at least get that goal to give them some more energy and some momentum coming in for the next games, because they know that they have a lot of upside in their special teams. Now from this face-off, they will be able to get it from their own zone and into the Bradley zone. And now it's Schneider who gets that puck out to the right side of the boards. Now the puck will be dumped right back in from the Flyers. And now here from the shot, it was Fiandanka, rebound in front, no chance there. And now the puck goes right back out to the corner now for Bishop. There's 10 seconds remaining here in this final period of play. They dump it back out to the Flyers zone. There's Edling to get that puck with 3 seconds left, and that will be the end of this game as it's flipped up all the way out to center, and the Flyers in frustration trying to hack that puck away, and out it goes as they go into the locker room. With a 5-2 victory for the Bradley Braves here in Conlon Ice Sports Arena here at the Flyers home arena. The Flyers will take a disappointing loss to this team, but a very good job and a very good effort for this team late in this third period to try to generate some more offense.
Yeah, Bradley will take the series 2-0, getting both games from the Flyers, 5-2 in this game, and last night that 5-3 victory. And this last period was just kind of all Bradley offensively. Lewis really kind of looking a little bit lost and discombobulated on defense and both offense. You know, having trouble getting the puck into their offensive zone. And when Bradley had it in their offensive zone, Lewis having trouble getting out of their defensive zone. So maybe just some miscommunication on the ice, maybe some mixed-up lines because of that shortened bench, you know, guys that haven't played with each other a lot this season. You know, still being early in the season, too, a lot of new guys joining the team, playing with guys they haven't played with before. So they're just trying to figure out their communication style and just kind of works best. So it'll be interesting to see how Lewis will rebound in the next series.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to how that they will be able to adjust to their next series. So it will be looking to see how they will adjust. But this game, they look like they had a lot of upside. And in that first period, they looked like they really were doing stout defensively. And especially when it came to that power play, they got that first goal. But then it's kind of shifted in that second period. So they have to be able to adjust it after that second period in their next game. So hopefully the Flyers will adjust to that. But a very good win for this Bradley University team as well.
Yeah, Bradley really putting up a good effort offensively, especially in the later periods, getting 3 goals in that 5th period. You know, coming into this third period, up 2-1. You know, not a lead that is very safe, a very hard lead to hold, but they were able to get those goals to give them that edge. And Lewis, while they responded a little bit later, it was too little too late with that goal later in this third period, getting it to 5-2, but that will be the final score for this game here from Conlon. Lewis putting up a good fight late, but it just wasn't enough. The other pieces offensively and defensively really just weren't there.
And so that will do it for this game in Conlon Ice Sports Arena. Our next broadcast will actually be on the road in Concordia, Wisconsin on October 11th and 12th. We will hope to see you guys at that weekend. Coming up next weekend for our Flyers hockey team. From Jake Zdanowski and Reed Poland, we say good night, everyone, and keep listening to WLRA 88.1 FM, Lewis University in Romeoville.